Okay, Likutei Torah, Parshas Bamidbar, page 30, first column. Hashem spoke all these words, saying, Anew Hashem Elokecha. So he says, what is it? It says like this. All these words. Why does it say all these words? It should say, Anew Hashem Elokecha. So he says, when it says that when you say these, it means it's revealed. Those are not revealed. Eila means it's revealed. These things that are in front of you. He came dvarim asher diber meishal kol Yisrael b'izgalia. That's why by dvarim it says Ela dvarim asher diber meishal Ela dvarim. Okay, why? Because Ela again, Moshe Rabbeinu revealed them. Mashe'en kim b'svarim arishenim. By the first books it says Vayidaber Hashem al Moshe, and it says by Moshe v'yishma sakel medaber Elav that Moshe levad shama v'chol Yisrael shamu. In other words, like this. By Dvarim, Moshe Rabbeinu spoke to everybody, everything was revealed. When it said, it wasn't revealed to all the Jews from Hashem directly. Okay? It was revealed from Hashem to Moshe. That's why it doesn't use the word Eila by all things of Vayidaber Hashem Moshe Leimer. By Dvarim, when Moshe Rabbeinu was speaking, so he says Eila Dvarim, because he's revealing it to the Jews. What happened by Matan Torah? By Daber Elikim es kol advarim ha'ela, Hashem is revealing it to every single Jew, unlike the rest of Torah. Therefore, the Chumash Devarim is called Mishnah Torah, from the expression Mishnah Lamelech, which is not the Torah Atzma, is not the Torah itself that it says Vayidaber Hashem al Moshe, in a level of Helam of concealment, Elo Gilead Torah. Asher diber meishal kol Yisrael. In other words, like this. Chazal say, what's the difference between the first 4 books and the last Chumash Devarim? So it says, by the expression Chazal is, Sefer Devarim meisha mipi atzmei amru. No, he said it on his own. The first, meaning, he revealed it to the Yidden. The first 4 Sfarim was Vayidaber Hashem Moshe. Hashem spoke to Moshe himself. It wasn't Big Gilui. Same thing, Torah Shabbat is the level of his Galia. It's also the level of revelation. Torah Shabbat says, put on tefillin. It's very abstract. It's not clear how, when, who, what, when, where. Torah Shabbat and therefore, it says, Eila Dvarim. The best of Torah Shabbat refers to Eila Hadvarim, Eila. So bottom line, the Rebbe is asking, why by Matan Torah does it say Advarim or Eila? It should say Vayidaber Elokim Anew Hashem Elokecha, because then it would imply, it would be like the rest of the Torah, that it's only Behelam. Eila means Hashem revealed, Ainu Kol Bechinas is Galia. Any thing, what is Torah Shabbat or Mishnah Torah, Hakol nichla b'asar sadibris, which means like this, as Chazal tell us, that in the Asar Sadibris, Sadi Goin says, in the Asar Sadibris, there's 620 letters, corresponding with the 613 biblical, 7 rabbinic. So altogether there's 620. That means every single mitzvah is included in the Asar Sadibris. V'kulam, skip the parentheses. V'kulam v'yidaber Elokim b'Sinai, meaning shenitztam sim erein so baruch hu b'chinas Elokim. Why does it say v'yidaber Elokim? Why not v'yidaber Hashem? Just like the rest of the Torah, it says v'yidaber Hashem Moshe. Say v'yidaber Hashem es kol advarim ha'ela le'mer anechi. Why Elokim? Because it's simtzim u'chol advarim ha'ela. Ki mipi ha'gvor shemanu, we heard him directly from Hashem. So therefore, Hashem limited himself into the Aseret Sadibris. Therefore, it says the word Elokim, one of the million reasons. It says Elokim, Hashem limited himself into the Aseret Sadibris to reveal it to the Yidden. Okay? So What?
Same thing in
Elokim. Yeah, but over there is over there it refers to the level of Elokim that's Gvura all the way up there. It's might, power, strength. V'nei klal nesinas ha'Torah liyisrael. The general concept of Matan Torah was berash godel uvekelus uverakim ganze tumah commotion, right? Matan Torah. So he says, Alter Rebbe asks, L'cheira asher sadibris in dvarim pshutim. What's the big tumult about Matan Torah? Don't steal, don't kill, don't commit adultery. What's big? I mean, they basically the mitzvahs were all given before. Like Ella Inyan. So l'cheira, what's the big commotion? This Chassidus asks in many places. What's the big commotion of Matan Torah when Hashem basically said simple things? If you look at every one of the Aseret Dibros, each one of them, they were obligated from before. Avodah Zarah, which is the first two, was one of Shem Mitzvahs B'nai Neach. Yeah? Shabbos, they're already given in Mora, right after Kriyas Yamseh, before Shabbos, before... Kabir Sevicha Vasimecha, they kept before. Esav was very good in kept. Everything they kept before. What's the whole Chiddush of Matan Torah? The Inyan is, Tachlis Nesinas HaTorah. What is the ultimate purpose of Matan Torah? Kedeli as Gili, earning Self Baruch Hu Mamish. That it should be the Gilui of Elokus. That's the Chiddush of Matan Torah. That the essence of Elokus comes into the Gashmistic world. Shekishmei Keinu Ein Leisof. That Erd Ein Sof Baruch Hu. Like we learned the other day. It means Ard Ein Sof, where there's two interpretations. Either Ard Ein Sof means the Ard of Ein Sof, or the Ard is Ein Sof. But both ways are right, both things. Shekishmei Keinu Ein Leisof. There's no limit, and this level, Melubish B'Torah, comes into Torah, Shi Chachmasa Yizbarich, V'uva Chachmasa Yachad. It's one thing with the essence. So what's the whole Chiddush of Matan Torah? That Kedusha permeated Gashmias. And for that you need a big commotion.
Or his presence.
Because to connect two opposites, you have to tap into a level we learned many times, a level higher than both. That means Matan Torah is the essence of Hashem, which has above Gashmis and Ruchnias, and therefore Matan Torah was not stam what Hashem said. But what happened in Matan Torah was that even in the Dvarim Pshutim, even in the simple things, permeated with the essence of Hashem, meaning we're not killing because it's logical, we're not because it's the essence of Hashem telling us to do it.
But why would he say, we could have said anything?
Because those are, every one of the mitzvahs is included in them. In fact, in the Hazaras of Reb Sadia going, he shows each one of the 613 mitzvahs which connection there are to which Aseret Dibros.
Is Gilu, is his presence that is important, or is his dibur that he said it is?
Dibur is Gilui. What do you think he spoke? Again, Dibur is Gilui. Hashem revealed his essence to the Yidden. That's what he did. That's the essence of Elokus. That came down by Matan Torah. V'zeh v'yidaber Elokim is kol advarim ha'ela k'dei leimer anechi avalakach. In order to say anechi, muhu sevatzmos yizbarach mamish, to be Gilui, that's called Elokecha. Now, what happened by Matan Torah? That the level of Anechi, Misha Anechi, right, the essence of Hashem, comes in to Elokecha, it's your God, meaning it's one with the Gashmistic and the Neshama in the body. So that's the essence of Hashem being revealed in that way. But in order to reach this Gilui of Atzmas Ein Sof coming into Gashmis, when they start bringing the Omer, you have to count Why? Because, again, Pesach was the Gilui Mamayla, but it's not enough to have a Gilui Mamayla. It has to be in Gashmis. So Gashmis has to become a Keli. That's the level of Sfiras HaEmet. Ve'inyin k'bekama is Midas Tivium. Shmiya Nefesh Shabamis. What is Kama, the level of Svei? Like we learned, the Omer is Michael Behema. Right? Tzeirim. Bakama means that's the level of the Midas Hativis and Nefesh Shabamis, that they stand firmly. Like we know, the Rabbi used to speak about this, that the Midas of the Nefesh Shabamis are very rigid. You know, you have to eat breakfast at this time, and you have to drink the cup of orange juice at the breakfast at this time, and it can't be, and God forbid, you can't miss the, you know, all these things. So that's bakama. Kama means standing firmly. The midas of the nefesh habamis are bakama. And then, it's kama mesamav kimnid. The kachamid is tivius. Ein chazak is beguf betivam. They're very, very powerful. The hardest thing for a person to do is to change their nature. Hakevish is yitzvah, right? That's the gibor, not killing the Yitzhar. Kevish means you control them, that you change the midas of the nefesh habamis into kedusha. It's a very difficult thing to do. That takes a lot of gvura. You have to break them in a level of breaking evil, transforming evil. The sickles, and to cut them down. You need to cut the kaima, meaning the natural midas of the nefesh habamis, which are very, very strong. To be zayin midas of the nativius and nefesh habamis. Zayin shvus tisper loch, meaning tisper loch, they should become yours. There's a whole concept of Sfiras HaEmet, that the Sheva Midas Rois become yours. Shetiyana betelis v'nechlelis, b'midas al yainus of l'cha Hashem ha'gdula v'ha'gvura, l'cha, which are betelim bein sof, like it says l'cha Hashem. And that's what it says in davening. We say in Nishmas, v'chol kaima l'fanecha sishtachaveh. Simply means every standing thing. But he's saying kaima means the midas of the nefesh habamis. V'chol kaima, all the midas of the nefesh habamis, l'cha tishtachva, shebal to you. Tisper loch, it should be revealed l'cha to you. That's the level of the midas of the nefesh habamis, because then that's a keli for Torah to be revealed in the world, in Gashmistic world.
The 49 days of Omer is barley.
Yeah.
And Shavuot is wheat.
Wheat, but chametz, yeah. Because after you finish elevating the 7 midas of the nefesh habamis, yeah, then chametz doesn't get in the way. It's similar to Pesach Sheni. Initially, the Gilui Mamayla Pesach, chametz gets in the way. You can't sustain it. Pesach Sheni, Tshuva, it's never too late. But in the Morse, in the Gashmistic Inyan, that Shavuos, they brought the Shtei Alechem or chametz. Because Shavuos, Matan Torah, in fact, Taisus says in the Gemara, there's a whole thing from the Rebbe about this. In the Gemara it says that after Matan Torah, the Satan came, we're in Shabbos here, after Matan Torah, the Satan came and said to Hashem, where's the Torah? Right? Finally, he said, okay, he gave it to Ben Amra. So Tyson says, what do you mean? Where was the Satan by Matan Torah? He just went there by Matan Torah. He came back, hey, where? The whole world tumbled about Matan Torah, where he doesn't know where he wasn't there. So Tyson says, Hashem sent away the Satan. He shouldn't come come against the Jews. What are you giving them? 40 days later, they're going to worship an Eil. You're giving them the Torah. So Hashem sent them away on a mission. Yeah? So the Rebbe said the Inyan of Shavuos is like Rosh Hashanah when you mix up the Satan, that the Satan can't be Mekatrik. Because Erev Shavuos, Erev Rosh Hashanah, we don't blow. That the Satan should think, okay, they're done, there's nothing to, come against the Jews. Yeah? So the Rebbe writes in a letter that if you look in that Taisus, you see that Shavuos is the same level like Rosh Hashanah that there's no Satan. Because Hashem sent away the Satan.